anticipated contest between these road warriors and the New York Jets. On the visiting sideline, look at the head coach of the SHawks. These guys undefeated for over 2 months now. You wonder if anybody's going to be able to take them down again. Across the field, the head coach of the Jets. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And away we go from East Rutherford. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
They're going play action. It's Murray. Connects on the crosser. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, SHawks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's the one back on the handoff. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that is good for a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Toronto.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is in. Touchdown. The SHawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal. That start to that paper was so important.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the SHawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jets, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. Oh, put him in the spin cycle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback that was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. It's a design boot. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good for a New York first down.
The 41-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They go play action on first down. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Still sticking with the passing game. Completed to his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. The third down throw falls incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
The Snowhawks and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And you can see what he's capable of when you turn this guy loose over a full campaign, leading all NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards, and he has a chance to finish at number 1. They'll run here on first down. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means first down.
First down 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. He's got it over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives him a first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Toronto first down.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll run the draw with Jones. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Murray on third down. He's going for it himself. Oh, Murray lost it! And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
There's a dive up the middle. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Another Toronto first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
This time it's a passing play. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. This drive with a design run. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Setting up to throw. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
I am not sure we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back and was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The SHawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. First and 10, Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
Murray setting up to throw. Running a screen now for Jones. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Now Murray on third and long. Complete over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Still a one-possession game in the early stages. More from MetLife coming right up. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. The Jets ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. It's his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second.
Here's the handoff. Escapes the defender. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He'll step up, and there he goes. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Throwing now off the play action. Hauled in left side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
They send him left out of the slot.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They're going to try and throw it here. He's got a man left. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Complete over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Running for the marker on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to the well again. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
I'll throw it. Brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Jets can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Snowhawks back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Off the play action, here's Murray. Connects on the crosser. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Finds him on the crossing route. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be third down.
A gain of 13. Brings up third and
Murray with the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
And the Toronto first down.
We've set it down from 37.
First down, Snowhawks.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on third down. Trying to get it with the option. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. The Snowhawks getting ready to send this one flying. And they could really use a good one here. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
Brings up second and
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Jets, first down.
They are throwing it again. Hits him on the in route. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up second and 2 at the 32.
He's going to throw it again. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
At the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Another carry for him. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get some late points and the lead. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Snowhawks 7.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Snowhawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. On first and 10, it's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
An 8-yard pickup.
From the gun, it's Murray. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Third and 3.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Throwing again, Murray. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, and it gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Here's the final play of our first half.
35-yard line.
Throwing here just before halftime. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our two teams here, no doubt, made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our third quarter. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and two straight incompletions. It made this third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
To the air on third and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Down, but some nice damage done on that return. The offense headed back to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Dive play straight ahead. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here's Murray. Complete over the middle. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop Bill made it the 46. Third down.
Gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
QB sneak coming. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, getting down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a third down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
This makes it up to the 25. The Jets returning their offense and this running back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds his man over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
The 40-yard line.
Look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down. Back to throw now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long. They're going to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Snowhawks take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a quarterback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
They've got first down here from the 36. Play action now, Murray. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
A gain of 15. And the Toronto
Murray here on first down. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one's complete, right side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Murray on third down. Complete out to the right side. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
That's another Toronto first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
He tries to sneak it, and he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Snowhawks parlay the interception into points. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
14.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This is Knight with the return here. Jukes away from one. The Jets back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Give on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down.
No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. They'll throw third and long. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So out now comes the punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. yards before they bring him down on the return. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Off the play action, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. Running a screen now for Jones. He dodged the tackle. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So 1st down from the 41. Now Murray. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a new set of downs. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's their ball late. They have a lead, but it's far from over yet. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives him the first.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Brought in right side. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. They did it. He made the interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Jets offense now set to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Pass play now. Gets him on the out route. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Snowhawks headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. 1st and 10. Murray. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
A gain of 14. 1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, they'll run. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
They'll run the draw with Jones. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
37-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Air it out on 3rd. They did it! He made the interception! And the Jets have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know. Not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Oh, put some heat on this deep. That's cut at the 25. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Huge moment here for the Jets as they go for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
It's a design run. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
19.
Well, the decision's pretty clear here, partner. You got to take the shot at going up by a field goal.
Yep, all about the odds here. Increasing the odds that you're either leading or tied if you get the ball back.
And either way, you're prepping your defense to cling to a very small lead.
Either way, that defense is clinging for this situation to go out and show out.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now outruns their offense to take over. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Sending him on the dive. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempted. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. New York to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 23 on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Plowing up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their 1st. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. This time it's a passing play. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Tight end motioning right. Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense was flying around and making the play. So after that make, the field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Complete out to the right. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Snowhawks needing 4 points. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. Has some daylight through the 40. Escapes a defender. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
A gain of 29 yards. And a Toronto 1st down.
He'll look to throw it. He's keeping it again. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Now here he goes again. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to throw. It is caught left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Returning it from the 4. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come here. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. Murray has it. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into the kind of that recipe. The bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Snowhawks are your winners as we say so long from New York.